Greetings everyone, hello and welcome back once more to Endzone 2. Now things are chaotic right now. We even need to pause the game here at some point. Last episode we lost so many people, and the reason for that is of course with 3 islands it gets hard to track really where something is going on all the time. In this case here we had a huge radiation spike in Elder that completely killed off the settlement, right? And even though we had medicinal herbs here, and even though I had carbon mask on it, we still lost so many people that basically the whole village is gone. I think also having so many corpses on the street actually accelerated the progress or the process of actually those people dying off, right? We also had a hunger crisis in Sleepy Hollow where we lost a few people, but we're already back to full strength here again. And we also started with the vehicle production in the last episode, and with that also have our first trade route now here active, delivering resources back and forth. They're actually just delivering resources one way right now, and in order for us to continue here, we need to get cracking on, well, on also saving Ashgrove now from its demise, because Ashgrove also had the radiation problem here. And for that, let's actually have a look at the trade route that we have there going on right now, because of course with this trade route we can not only take the resources from Ashgrove to Sleepy Hollow, but we can also deliver resources from Sleepy Hollow to Ashgrove. And one of those resources is tools. That's actually something we don't have at the moment in Ashgrove, right? We could have a tool production in Ashgrove, but don't forget, all of this costs workforce. We need additional production chains for this to support these populations, and catastrophes get more severe over time. So this is all adding up. Let's take 10 tools with us and deliver those to Ashgrove. We could also think about getting some of those vaccine ampules over, because those here are actually also helping people survive. We could also get them some carbon masks over. Let's actually also do this, 10 of them, and get them over to Ashgrove. Let's accept this one. The problem that I can see coming out of this, however, is that we're depleting Sleepy Hollow of its storage, right? And that means we actually also need to go in and set a minimum stock of these goods. So if I go for tools, I always want to have at least 100 tools in, right? So we're going to set this one up first. And for the carbon masks, let's also say we have at least 50 in stock all the time. The rest you can take. And for the vaccine ampoules, I mean, we have 300 there, but let's say 100 should be the minimum to support my population on these things. So that's great, right? We can set all of these parameters, and with that, off it goes. Since we have a very strong population growth in Sleepy Hollow, let's actually get us people, 15 people, and a bit of water, and get them over to, should 15 be enough? 15 should be enough in Alder. We have a total limit here of 15 anyway, right? Let's get them over, and then we can actually reactivate this town. I'm actually excited about the prospect of reactivating or making a town livable again. This ghost town here. This is actually a concept I've never seen before, I think. That the city still exists though, right? But we have no people there. We still have 17 people in Ashgrove, corpses. So this is where we also want to send over then some resources. So for now, this trade route continues, and it will take resources back and forth, and hopefully also deliver now then some protection, some tools here. Yeah, Ashgrove basically is dead. The reason for that is there's no food, right? There's no food at all. We lost the people to sickness here once again, and we definitely will need more radiation protection. There's no way around that. Wait a second. In Sleepy Hollow, 10 people joined. Why? We don't need them here. Because it's the most stable city out of all of them. Anyway, we do need the protection going, right? So we have our 2 tailor workshops now here. We can change the mode to now also have rubber glove, and I would like to do this. One of them is that rubber gloves are produced from rubber and cloth at tailor shops. They contribute towards protecting the settlers against radiation. The more different kind of protecting clothing available to settlers, the better their protection. So rather than Endzone 1, where we had tier 1 protection, tier 2 protection, tier 3 protection, we now have only 1 tier of protection, but if you combine them together, they offer better protection. I think I like this too. Let's get the people off. Right, so Elder, there you go, you have some population again. Let's immediately activate some foragers, some water carriers, right, and some farmers. We want to get that going on here again. Protection we have. So for now, the settlement here should be fine again, right? I might actually also build me another tent again. by the way. No, we have enough resources there. Let's also get us into some additional population growth there, right? Because only with that can we secure the population more, with having more people in here. Alright. In Ashgrove, in the meantime, there's no one living here anymore. I wonder why this one here is not continuing. So now you can. Alright, there's still some iron with it. But we're going to take some people again to Ashgrove as well. Now that everybody's dead, there's not going to be any sicknesses anymore, right? The cool thing is that Sleepy Hollow has such a stable growth that whenever we take people away from it, we immediately get new people moving in. So this kind of like is our hive, our main hive. That we can produce more babies all the time. Now, of course, that also means that we need to be super careful about the supply of Sleepy Hollow. Where are my recyclers? There they are. 3 people working in that. We need more plastic. So I'm going to add another one. This is not polluting the air, so I'm going to have it right next to the other recycler that we have. And I could also go in and just say, build me another... wait a second, no. Another tent here, that will not do. So I think we probably should... Yeah, we can still add more recyclers here. That's a bit safer, I think. So here, it gets the full bonus out of it. And we can actually build then 2 here together again. Because this area I would actually still like to use for at least 1 or 2 more bunkhouses. There's a bit pollution going on for this one. Nothing I can do about that. There's no more pollution here then. Right, so this actually would work. Yeah, let's just make this block complete more or less. Where it still gets also its supply, right? Perhaps a little park here, and that's the end of the city then, right? And here we just have industry then, basically.
Engine running.
All right, yeah, let's get some 15 people over again. We have a maximum limit of 50, so let's actually get more people over. 30 people. Get some water with it, right? And definitely also some food. Oh, not 500. Yeah, we cannot do it in smaller numbers. But we need that to start it off. And tools should be coming over actually. Some wood wouldn't hurt. And definitely some protection. Right, 40 protection and also some vaccine ampules. In the future, I don't want to have those sicknesses destroying the whole settlement anymore. That's just that. Let's get it over. And we should also then work on some resources to get us the pharmacist going, right? The pharmacist, there it is. So we need some bricks and tools in those settlements too. Same counts for that area where we certainly don't have bricks. This is something I will need to tackle then as well. All right, health of citizens, yeah. Average confidence. Not much I can do about all of this. I could, of course, build them a campfire to make them happy. We have a campfire there. And yeah, that's about it for now. Let's boost confidence a bit and hope for the best. Now the trader just came in. Perfect. There's the tools and there's the carbon masks. That's a very important step. And there's also the first citizens of Ashgrove again. Right, living here now, living the dream. And in this case here, fishermen, foragers, watchers, and lumberjacks, salvagers, and then also some miners again. Because of course, the main goal still is to produce iron out of this, right? That's what we need.
Engine running.
And let's take the corpses with us and also dump them in one of those ruins. Sorry for that, but life is harsh. So there's 80 corpses now in these ruins. Hey, once again we have also a radiation rising, and also we have some resources now over that I would like to use in Elder right away to build me also one of these pharmacists now. And that's the pharmacy, of course, that we need, right? So that one is distributing then medicine as well. And yeah, we can definitely have it somewhere here, looking towards the lake, which I consider being the main area then.
Engine running.
And we're going to get all of this once again over. to also get us this going then in Ashgrove. So we have
Let's
that.
go.
Because the vaccine we are already distributing now, right? So we have vaccine available. It's just that we don't have the building yet that's distributing that. And once we have that available, we should be fine. Yeah, problem is also now with using the trade routes, activated carbon masks is not up to the task anymore. Is it because we lack the workers, or is it because we lack the buildings? Pharmacists, 1 pharmacist. Oh, this is a bit confusing, right? But I think what I can take from this, we do need another tailor. Oh, yeah, it's of course because of the rubber gloves, right? We actually halved the production for this now. So I will need another tailor workshop. However, we do lack a bit of... I might actually place it here, yep. What we still lack in addition is also cloth that we have over here. And this is okayish, I guess, because we actually have full water and fiber. So I could build another weaving mill also now, because we basically have the input. Right, that's something I will need to do. We have 60 kids right now, not enough workers. So let's hope that we are getting a few more grown-ups here. This is looking really fine now, no one's dying. In Ashgrove, protection is there, tools are in, production resumes, and we have more and more people available to produce. Very good, let's assign another 2 people here. Let's make it 3 people, and another 2 then to the iron smelter. No, this is not okay. We actually do need the lumberjack hut for the charcoal burner. There you go. But the scrapyard is not needed in that quantity anymore, right? So we can have 2 charcoal burners anyway. That's that. And in Alder, we do have then our farms now producing again. So the medicinal herbs, that would be my next trade route then, right? So once we get the resources in, we still need some iron bars again. So hopefully production resumes now. There's 2 iron bars coming in. That's not a lot. So what I will need to do, yeah, we need to go out and scavenge ruins again. Because I simply don't have the workforce to provide it all right now. And pharmacy. Oh, lots of people here in this town. Build it. So that we also get this done. And now, yeah, I can go ahead out there and start looting things again. Probably not 80 corpses though.
Got it.
Alright, and yeah, Sleepy Hollow and Alder will get toxic rain. That will increase my protective clothing consumption, and it also will lead to more sickness. So just on time really, we have the pharmacy ready, distributing now the ampules. So I hope this town will be safe, and we should also have one now available. There it is in Ashgrove. So Ashgrove will not have the toxic rain so far, right? Yep, let's have also another cone. And we need more wood still, so we have the wood cutting lodge here. I might actually make a center for wood cutting then over there. That would be the best option. Alright, there's huge wasteland here, right? This whole block down there. As I also said, we should prepare for the next catastrophes, and for that we need more storage, so water storage it is. With the cistern, which is really cheap, we can actually get 500 more liters of water out that we can have, and I think we can have another one down here, boosting 6 wells in total. And of course, it's not all about just boosting them a bit. Of course, that is one of the primary reasons. Here, is that further land? It looks to me like this might be further land. No, it's not. That's fine. So we could have another cistern then here, and together with that also some additional wells then, just to ramp it up. For food, we need the food depot that increases the storage, but really not by a lot, right? So it's absolutely important that we get as many of them as possible out there, so that we actually have then a nice capacity. It's really not a lot. It's 350. It's not doing that much to us. Upgrading the town center is probably the best one, but this actually needs a research. And where can we upgrade that town center? There it is. Holy cow, that's far away. That would be a huge bump.
The radiation levels are rising sharply.
And another rise to radiation. And for this we need even more protection than before. The rubber gloves are out once more.
New instructions.
We're still looking fine here, but we still need to reinforce radiation protection. Another tailor just for the rubber gloves is probably my go-to here. So we still need to squeeze in. Let's have it right beside the other one. One goes up, and here we have this tiny space, and I promised that we would have something here. So I'm definitely thinking about a park of some sorts. Perhaps we have something predefined. It's just this one. It's a pavilion. No, that's not making me happy. So we're just probably going to push... Yeah, there it is. A garden. Right in front of the... Right in front of this one here. It's looking into the wrong direction too. Right, so this one goes over so that it makes a bit more sense. And then we could be thinking about some smaller ornaments here. And then some entry point here for a garden in the background of it, right? There's that, and then probably also a tree. Oh, yeah, the tree needs 2 pots, so this is not something. A bush. Just so we have also some beauty building there going on. Using some of those ornaments. And that's the garden. I think it still needs to grow. Yeah, there's a tree growing in this in the center of it. All right, I believe it. In the meantime, we have arrived at a nuclear power plant, or so it seems. It is definitely one, but is there anything that we can do? An expedition. I'm all in. This is going to be interesting.
Will do.
What do we have here? A massive reactor lid, and it's completely intact.
I'm in. This control unit needs power in order to work.
Okay, we have a generator with us this time around. So there we go. And now we should be able to drive up. To lift up. I wonder why we have the reactor lifter with us. Oh, okay.
I'll take a look.
There you go. It's a bit clunky, but it's okay. There's high levels of radiation here. There's the reactor.
That worked.
And there is a fuel rod in the air. We need a crane for that. There is a knowledge point. That's super nice. Yeah, lots of clothing.
Let's go.
Another lid over there. That is the old one. That's the new one. How can we get it over there? With a crane. But where's the crane? There's a control center up there, so perhaps we need to get to this point. There's something. Alright, that gives me power.
Let's go.
This is not it.
Let's go.
So perhaps we need to go one step further.
The generator's running and supplying electricity. Let's go.
There's a crane.
On the road.
Okay, we have to rotate it.
Done.
Okay. I cannot see the lid though, right? Rotate the camera, it tells me, but I can't rotate it. Unfortunately, I think this is bugged. Because I cannot rotate anything here. Pity, but we should be actually really there, right? Where the...
On the road.
But why can I not move the crane now? This is clunky a bit? Or am I just the stupid person here?
On the road.
Okay, let's try to get to the other side. Perhaps we need to interact with it directly.
I'll take a look.
Of course we want to open that. The decontamination kit. More of
On
it.
the road.
Alright. Let's head that down again because I think we need to manually attach it to the crane.
I'm in.
No? Okay. Okay, before we can actually use the crane, we needed to unblock this wreckage all the way on top of everything.
On the road.
So now I can head back down again into the control center. And I should hopefully be able to rotate the crane so that this piece here goes over the lid.
That worked.
Now we can actually take it. Alright. Only now does the symbol appear, right? But we're actually now also over here. So why is this not working?
On the road.
It should be able to drop it now, right?
That worked. On the road. Let's go.
Yeah, but that's still not
Will do.
working. Use the crane. Also not working.
Will do.
I cannot lower this one. Not even in the crane can I lower it. For some strange reasons.
On the road.
Okay, so first we need to move out the fuel rod, I believe. Drop it. And now we get this one and put it in. And with that we have finished that. Reactor source of radiation has been sealed on the entire map. So the rise of radiation is diminished on the map. Holy cow, that is big. Very nice. And also we have 100%. We have another knowledge point, so 2 knowledge points we get out in total. Lots of protection as well that we can use. Let's also take the tools with us, of course. Very nice. That was fun to some extent. And the plant seal that's going to appreciably lower the radiation exposure in the region. Very nice. Back in Sleepy Hollow, the truck is on its way now, of course, from the nuclear power plant. In the meantime, we can build the next mule with the steel or with the iron that we had. So we can also reactivate our iron tool production once more here. We definitely want more of that in stock as well. Cloth is fine, plastic is fine, could be going up a bit faster, please. Other than that, protective clothing is, of course, the main problem that I can see right now. So there we have it now. The next tailor shop producing now rubber glove, right? So we have 2 of them then that produce. So this is rubber glove. Can I have an overlay of the buildings? Because some of them look so similar that I don't see that so much. There's the tailor workshop with the mask, rubber glove, mask, rubber glove. All right, that's working out. The weaving mill, all 3 are now working. Doesn't still seem to be enough. But I've seen an upgraded version of the weaving mill. Perhaps we can get to that at some point. Oh, that's too far away. There's the tailor upgrade. Doesn't count for the weaving mill, so I think there's no upgrade for the weaving mill. There is one. No, it cannot be upgraded. All right. So we need to build more of them. Let's have one more. Is that my charcoal kilns, perhaps? Something over here. Keep a road in between, so we have more room than here to expand that industry zone. Stronger radiation. What? We just sealed off the radiation. Yeah, there's also my Pathfinder coming back with so many materials here. Very good. Fantastic. And I'm also still waiting on that mule. I'm not using Pathfinder of that, of course. With Pathfinder, what I would like to do is I would like to settle on the next sector, right? So we move into sector 3 now then. For that, once again, I need some people. Yeah, let's start with 15. They're schooly poking around quickly anyway. Take a wood with us, not that much. There's no way of actually making this a bit easier here. So I don't want that much. Let's say 100. 100 scrap. Right, we probably also need to take some water with us, of course. 250 is fine, and then some food again. Anything else? Some tools wouldn't hurt. We have plenty of tools. Right. And I think that's it. Looking fine. Now let's get this into sector 3, and we're probably settling here because there we have water. We have the copper ore, and we have fertile soil for some nice decent food production. Sounds like a good deal to me. Entry point will be here as far as I can see, and then we just move along the main road all the way back to Sleepy Hollow again. So we can use the whole map then to our advantage. Very good. How's the other settlements looking, right? Here in Ashgrove, we got 50 people living here now. That's quite a bit. And with that, I also have the workforce ready to, yeah, increase the size of my iron production. Happily so. Charcoal kiln is probably one of the problems that we face. We produce 3 now of that, but only 2 irons, so... Oh, but we have a nice iron surplus. Okay, now we had 3 here too for the iron mine. This is endless anyway, right? Yeah. Tools are coming in from Sleepy Hollow. Plenty of tools available. So he's getting those tools back. Perfect. Truck is on its way. And in the next episode, we continue into, yeah, Sector 3 settlement. Stay tuned.